What's up guys, NepentheZ here and welcome back to another FIFA 20 video. It is Sunday at 6 p.m. and have EA added a new one? The Foot Friendlies has been there. So La Liga, Premier League and Bundesliga is there. So yeah, they've added the brand new La Liga setup. So play 8. Oh no, the La Liga was already there, wasn't it? Premier League was already there. It's the Bundesliga that's there. Play 8, score 8 low drivens and assist 10 goals with through balls. So again, you can just manipulate this in friendlies. It's nice and easy for you to do to get yourself a pack for team of the season so far when it comes. And then outside of that, nothing else in milestones. Let's hope that we got something in SBCs today, guys. And Silverware twins. Interesting. Let me skip past that. I don't want to see that just yet. Bundesliga challenge. Stay and play cup finale for a premium gold players pack. And that is going to allow you to get, well, that's going to cost you for a premium gold players pack, 3 rares, 78 rated, 5 from the same league, 3 from the same nation as a minimum, and maximum of 5 clubs. For a 25k pack, guys, I don't know how worth it that is. There's also the Serie A challenge there for the gold Serie A booster. Of course, the Bundesliga challenge and the Premier League challenge are still there as well. Throwback marquee matchups is there too. So other than the Silverware twins, there doesn't appear to be anything, and they're not there for a permanent amount of time either. They are going to be there just for a limited time. So let's go and have a look at what it actually is. It is going to be, so I say for 4 days in total, 3 days and some odd hours. Reward details is going to give Rafael or Fabio. Oh, the brothers, the twins. Of course, both used to play for Manchester United back in the day. One as a right back, one as a left back, both from the French league. They are 2 quite good cards. Now, depending on the in-game stats and what requirements these are going to be, this could be completely worth it or completely terrible. Of course, with Flashback Miranda being a Brazilian and available, and Flashback Sandro already having been available for a while, and Christian Fuchs just come out, Rafael probably would be the go-to choice for me personally. He's got 90 pace versus the 92 of his brother, 87 dribbling versus the 88 of his brother. They've both got the same shooting. And then Rafael has 3 more defending, but 6 less physical, 4 more passing. Let's have a look at what this is going to require. 1 Manchester United player, 1 83 rated squad, 1 team of the week player with 80 chemistry for a small prime gold players pack, and then an 85 rated player. So it's the same value as the Christian Fuchs card. Is that card still there or is that finished now? Let me have a look. So Christian Fuchs is still there. So it's literally the exact same segments. An 85 with an inform and an 83 with an inform. And then a Manchester United player. So Christian Fuchs is 140k-ish. The same as Miranda as well, 140k-ish. And so I suppose it comes down to, guys, who's the better player? Is it worth it compared to other cards that are in the game? Does it fit your team? What kind of skill moves and weak foot do these guys have? So Fabio and Rafael. So I like the fact that straight away that A, you can link them to Miranda, but also B, Brazilian specials in general this year have been plentiful. And I don't mean tradable cards. I mean as SBCs and as untradables. You've had obviously Sandro, obviously Miranda, Thiago Silva player of the month. Now, if you've got him, which I can't imagine many of you do have, but if you've got him, he will link obviously very well to both of the fullbacks as a strong link. The SBC David Luiz that was there as a grindable card or an objective card or whatever. The Joe, which was an objective card. The Fred, which was an objective card. So there genuinely has been a whole bunch, or a Paulinho SBC as well, and Marcelo SBC, another Brazilian left back. So 3 Brazilian left back SBCs, and then for the player SBC section from the league SBCs, you've got Souza, who's a good card, Leonardo, who's a decent card, Getterson, who's a good card, the Flashback Hulk that you could have linked as well. And then we start descending into the cards that are a little bit more meh. So the Felipe Anderson was available. You could have got him. Matthews Cunha is not an objective card. The other one is the objective card, isn't it? The 82 or whatever it is. And then Rafael and Fabio here. So that Hulk as well, that Danilo as well. So there genuinely are plenty of Brazilians to link to these guys. So that's not a problem. So first of all, we've got Fabio at left back. 3-star skill moves, 4-star weak foot I like. I mean, you guys know what I'm going to say straight away about this, right? Let's break it down, the first stat to the last. Pace, brilliant. Shooting for a fullback, decent enough. Passing for a fullback, not amazing, but genuinely not bad. 87 short passing and 86 crossing is okay, completely manageable. Dribbling is spectacular. High agility and balance. He'll feel super, super good, super quick. Good reactions, good ball control, good composure, and good dribbling. So, you know, decent stats there. Defensive stats are okay. Something interesting for me with defensive stats and fullbacks recently is that since I've been doing the I Rate Your Club series, I've noticed a lot of high-end players use engines or basically non-defensive chem styles on their fullbacks because they're not as valuable defensively as they are offensively. So that's something we're going to look at today when we look at these two players. And then his physicals, aggression and strength are nice. Jumping is nice. Then he has 77 stamina. And it's like, I'm all of a sudden not interested in this card. Now, of course, if you do want defensive stats, an anchor chem style on him is good. Great pace, great dribbling, great defending, just low stamina. But if people are actually putting something like an engine on him, I mean, that makes his pace and his dribbling exceptional. It makes his passing very, very good. His defending is still okay, but once again, he has 77 stamina. Now, you could argue, much like Christian Fuchs, that you want to play him at centre-back. And if you chose to do that, the benefits are, again, great pace, great defending, good physicals in general, and then the stamina doesn't mean as much. And with that high agility and balance, he'll be very fast as a centre-back. The downside is he's 5'8". Now, crossing doesn't really work in this game anyway, so that might be decent for you. But typically speaking, I don't know if he'll be good, like well suited as a centre-back. But you know, he's got good strength for it, I suppose, and maybe even with an anchor, he'll be a better centre-back to up to 89 strength, maybe even like with a sentinel, with the pace that he already has. I mean, that is a good centre-back there. I'm not blown away by this card for 140k. When you compare it to the Christian Fuchs card, in fact, let us literally compare it to the Christian Fuchs card, it is a world of difference between the two. Fuchs has 4 less pace, but 3 more shooting, 7 more passing, 2 less dribbling, and then 4 more defending, and then 12 more physical. Fuchs has like basically 78 total in-game stats more than Fabio before a chem style is applied. For me, this Fabio is a bit of a miss. Let's have a look at Raphael. So Raphael, 4-star skill moves, 3-star weak foot. This is a better card. 100 million %, no question about it. This is a better card. His pace is good, 93 acceleration, 87 sprint speed. His shooting, again, is largely irrelevant, but he's got very good positioning. His crossing is brilliant, his short passing is brilliant, and his long passing is way better than his brother's. His dribbling is not quite as good in terms of being well-rounded, but is actually just as good in terms of like overall setup. And because of how good his defending is, and his much better stamina, with an anchor chem style, he goes up to a 93 left back or right back. But if, again, we look at potentially an engine chem style, that, for me, is a very good card. You know, he's got 90 aggression already. He's got 90 for stand tackle, slide tackle, and 92 interceptions, which is brilliant. His dribbling gets very high end. His pace gets very high end, and his passing gets very high end. I think this card has to be the one for us to go for. I genuinely don't think that it's even close between him and his brother. So Raphael and who's the other guy? Fabio. Oh, there's also a new loading screen for us to look at. EA have given us... They're developing the card, I suppose. Let me give you guys a cheeky little look here. So there you go. Developing the card for Team of the Season. 66% loaded. So it's still going to be a blue card. I think a lot of people thought it was going to be this kind of like dark black themed card, or a very dark blue with like black tinges and stuff. But no, it's actually got the neon blue around the outside, and then it's coming in quite blue. So quite a nice card. And outside of that, they've a last chance for an opportunity to receive a foot birthday pack. We're not particularly too interested in that. But yeah, Team of the Season so far looks good. But let's compare these two brothers. So Fabio at left back has 2 more total stats and 4 more in-game stats. But I think his brother has the better in-game stats. Better positioning and finishing, which doesn't really matter. Shooting just in general doesn't matter. Better vision, better crossing, better long pass and better short pass, and way better curve, which I think are important, and then a lot less free kick accuracy, which I think aren't important. In terms of dribbling, way less agility and balance, but better reactions, better dribbling, a little less composure and a little less ball control. And the trade-off when applying the right chem style, I think makes these very evenly balanced in this sense. In terms of defending, way better across the board. 5 interceptions, 5 heading, 2 marking, 3 stand tackle, and 5 slide tackle makes him a much better defender. And then even though in terms of physicals, he's way less, 6 overall less physical, 12 less jumping, 7 less strength, and 9 less aggression, that extra, 9 stamina, in my opinion, makes Raphael head and shoulders above his brother Fabio. Let me know what you guys think down below. Let me know if you do complete this, which one are you taking and why. I think I'm going to do this on the PC Road to Glory, and I think I'm going to take Raphael. And then go ahead, get on with those objectives, guys. Save your packs. Team of the Season's coming. I don't think Team of the Season so far most consistent is going to be something that entices me too much unless they give gigantic boosts to the cards. Like when we actually look at the cards that are available, you know, if we let's get on Foothead real quick. When we have a look at the cards that are available, let's take, for example, Falcao, right? Let's say Falcao wins the Team of the Season most consistent so far. If EA give him a traditional Team of the Season boost where they make him like 90 rated with like, you know, 78 pace, 92 shooting, and then decent dribbling and passing and stuff, I don't care, right? If, however, and they got a massive chance to really draw people back in to play out the rest of this game for this game cycle. If, however, they give him like a 93, 94 rated with 5-star skill moves and 4-star weak foot, or bump his skill moves and weak foot, bump every Team of the Season up by 1 skill move and 1 weak foot at the very least, jack his stamina up, all of a sudden you're now looking at a card where you're like, wow, I can actually get behind this card and use this card and have fun with this card. But if they just give them the traditional linear boost, keep the skills and weak foot the same, no one cares about that, right? And it's the same for Icardi as well. You know, Icardi comes in with an 85 rated base card. If they jack him up to like, obviously it'll be the PSG. Is it the PSG version? I think it is, isn't it? If they give him like a jacked up card to like a 93 or something like that, and then, you know, boost his pace to like the mid 80s and his physical to the, you know, high 70s, but again, keep him at like 75 stamina with these stats, no one cares. If, however, they jack his pace up by 15, they boost his stamina to minimum 90, they jack up his skill moves and weak foot by 1 each, I don't think anyone's complaining. In fact, I think as a bare minimum, and let me know if you disagree with me in the comment section below, but I think as a bare minimum, every single Team of the Season should have at least 90 stamina as just a prerequisite, as a bare minimum, and at least 4-star skill moves, 4-star weak foot, with some of them being 4-5, 5-4, or 5-5. I think that would open up the squad building possibilities and opportunities like we've never seen before in FIFA, and I think it will allow people to actually be creative and experiment with their teams through Team of the Season. So for Team of the Season so far most consistent, the players that are on offer suck generally. There's a couple of outliers that could be good as Team of the Season cards, but we've got so many jacked up cards in this game already, with the Future Stars, with the Foot Birthday, with the Shapeshifters, with everything else we've had, with all the flashbacks and such, that these Team of the Seasons have got to blow these out of the water. Otherwise, it's just going to be the deadest promo of the year. That, though, guys, is going to be the end of the video for today. If you did enjoy it, be sure to leave a like, rate, and comment. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. But for now, guys, I'm out. Peace.